What up?
Yo.
This is the podcast Nerda-Verse. I'm your host, Matt Kell, here with my co-host, Nathaniel Barnes.
Hello.
And our guest here today is Grant.
Hi, y'all.
Tell us about yourself.
My name is Grant. I am a senior at Ball State University, and I'm also a longtime avid fan of all things superheroes.
Yeah, like us all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, let's get into the hot takes. Got any hot takes for us today?
Hot takes about what? Just anything?
Marvel, DC, nerd hot takes?
I mean, I don't think it's really a hot take. I just think, I think the superhero genre, as far as we know it on film, is completely screwed at this point, and it's eventually, like, it's already getting phased out by, like, video game adaptations. That's obviously starting to become the new big thing, and I guarantee once that's up, they're going to move on to manga and just anime as a whole, which will be fun to watch because, man, if Hollywood thinks Marvel and DC fans are rabid, wait till they piss off the anime fans.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I will be sitting on the sideline.
I think they're going to move on to video games.
No, I'm saying the anime is going to be after the video game trend goes to shit.
Hell, Hollywood's not dead.
Yeah.
We do have some exciting video games, though. Like, Insomniac's Wolverine looks amazing.
You seen the new Mario movie yet?
I have not.
I know the critics
I haven't
are hating
either.
on it.
Mm-hmm.
But
Oh, you did go to see that after
to see
our
it.
class.
Yeah.
I did not like the first movie very much.
I liked it. I would say it's a little worse than the first movie because it's all, like, jibble, like, around plot-wise. But, like, as a fan of Nintendo, I thought it was a blast. Loved the visuals. But, like, overall, the critics of Rotten Tomatoes are just, like...
Well, when has Rotten Tomatoes ever been like... Let's be honest. Like, yeah, mind you, Rotten Tomatoes changed how their whole critic site works because of how many people were shitting on Captain Marvel.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Like, they are not a credible source of information in terms of movie criticism anymore. But yeah, I haven't seen the second Mario movie. I did not like the first one that much because it felt, this has been my biggest criticism of the movie, it felt more like a Mario and Peach movie and not a Mario Bros movie. Like, Luigi got fucked in that movie. He got absolutely, like, cucked in that film.
He was kind of cucked in that movie a little bit. But I feel like it was a good movie to, like, introduce us to, like, their Illuminations version of Mario. It was a good story. I would agree with you. What they were doing with Luigi was kind of like bullshit, but like a Luigi Mansion movie would be sick.
Yeah, I think a Luigi Mansion would be cool. That'd be that depends on how much I think this movie's gonna make like at least $1 billion, but it's like I don't know. But the amount of people who might end up hating it.
Doing well.
How much money has it made so far?
Let me look that up.
Was opening weekend last weekend or this weekend?
I think it was last weekend, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, now do I think? No, actually, it was April 1st.
Okay,
Wednesday.
so that's ironic. April Fool's Day.
The whole Artemis launch also happened on April 1st, which is why I thought it was an April Fool's prank, essentially, when I heard the announcement about the launch. I was like, it's an April Fool's prank. But then I was like, we actually are going that far.
It
Okay.
made 370 million.
Dang.
Okay, 307 million. That's, definitely impressive.
Can't talk, but yeah.
What do you guys think of, have any of you seen Project Hail Mary yet?
I did.
Yes,
see
I loved it.
I
loved it.
Loved the visuals.
Best movie of the year so far.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, I bring this back to hot takes. This is going to get me crucified as a video production major. But I think Project Hail Mary is a better science fiction movie than Interstellar.
Agreed. I agree. Look, I'm a Nolan fan as much as the next guy. I fucking hate Interstellar.
Yeah.
Okay?
I know what? I just watched a video on that this morning, and someone else agreed with that.
Yeah.
And I kind of have to. I kind of like...
Because it's essentially like pretty much very similar premise. You know, you're sending a group of astronauts out to pretty much extend the lifespan of the human race, And it's a long shot for both things, because in Interstellar you had time dilation, and this is just the matter of getting to this side of the universe before
But the problem with Interstellar is that there's no likable character. Like, I don't like any, or it's like there's no character. The character work and the writing, I'm not saying they're necessarily bad characters, but like you don't really feel for them. Project Hail Mary had good characters. And I
love Ryan Gosling's character.
Yes, I love him too. Rocky too.
Yeah, Rocky,
I like to imagine, because can we say spoilers or?
Oh yeah, spoilers, by the way.
Yeah,
spoilers.
I thought they were going to legitimately kill off Rocky, but I like to think that the filmmakers were like, okay, we don't want to give the audience existential depression.
Right.
So.
We're already going through enough as is. Don't kill off the adorable rock creature.
We don't want them. We don't want the audience members going home killing themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, it had really great visuals too. People should watch it in IMAX, because I love how when they're flashing back, the aspect ratio
I did notice
to
that.
help show that like it's in the past, and then like widens it. But I think they only do that for IMAX though.
Yeah, because I went to go see it in IMAX.
Well, I have a hot take. I feel like Deadpool Wolverine is a better film than Endgame.
I disagree. I don't think either movie holds up. I don't think Endgame or Deadpool Wolverine holds up. In fact, I think Deadpool Wolverine... Fuck, I'm probably going to get crucified for saying this.
Go ahead.
When you really look at the plot and the world building and how the mechanics work, it might be a worse X-Men movie than Dark Phoenix.
Whoa.
No.
I'm sorry.
Dark Phoenix is down there, okay?
No.
It sucks.
Yes,
Dark Phoenix sucks.
Deadpool and Wolverine, though.
Deadpool Wolverine had Hugh Jackman in the comic book accurate suit.
Yeah, well, Flash had Batman in the blue suit.
But it did it wrong. Like, that movie sucked. And James Gunn is like freaking blazing that movie, saying it's the best comic book film.
Yeah, everyone knew he was full of shit when he said that, which is funny.
Right.
I think he actually believes it.
Which is funny, because he was talking shit about Tim Burton's Batman, but it's like, well, Tim Burton's Batman plays a big role in this movie, so I guess, why do you like that?
Well, I mean, Deadpool and Wolverine is in my Letterboxd top 4. Like, that is a movie. I went to go see it 8 times in theaters, because it gave us some of the best moments in Marvel history.
I don't agree.
The Bye Bye Bye. The Bye 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 was amazing. Like... It is hilarious to have Wolverine desecrating Wolverine's body with his adamantium parts.
You mean Deadpool? You said Wolverine.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Deadpool. Deadpool dismantling Wolverine's parts. Right. Which I felt like that was very Deadpool. Like, of course, you're going to make it to some very boy band-ish song. And they showed us that they are not holding back on the blood in the gore factor, which I at least respected Disney for. Like, this Deadpool being their first rated R movie was a huge swing. But we got that. We got the Wonder scene where you got Deadpool and Wolverine fighting the whole Deadpool Corps. Like, that was pretty sick too. I thought it was corny as hell, but
Agreed.
the Madonna holding hands on the bridge between the matter and antimatter things, like
that was so beautiful.
I cried. I cried during that. It's corny. It was corny as heck. Them holding hands. That's gonna be important somehow. The antimatter and stuff. That's gonna be.
I don't think it has any of the. I don't think it holds a candle to some of the best moments in the MCU at all that came before. Hold on, and it's also just like, for me, it just, looking back, it just hurts seeing Deadpool become everything he mocked and belittled in his movies, and I hate how they handled his relationship with what was her name? His love interest, Vanessa. Yeah,
oh, yeah.
I fucking hate even on the first viewing in the theaters when I saw that, I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?
Mm-hmm.
This is the bit." I'm gonna cuss here. This is the bit. This is the bitch that this guy went back in time to save and went on a whole movie of existential depression.
And they're not together.
And now then they just break up like that. Like, what the fuck, Marvel?
It's just because he kept losing. Like, he couldn't. I mean, I think everything went downhill for him after he got rejected by Happy way back when.
Yeah.
I guess that was like 2019 that he got rejected.
2019?
Well, in the time canon,
Yeah.
he went back to
I think
2019.
it was...
The timeline's all gobbledygook.
I would
Yeah.
like the whole MCU timeline is all gobbledygook now.
Right.
And now the X-Men, and now they're incorporating the Fox X-Men timeline, which, because of Logan and the beginning of Deadpool and Wolverine, takes place in like 2029, which is so fucking funny because Logan made you think that it took place in like this kind of not post-apocalyptic world, but definitely more like dystopian kind of world.
Yeah.
Deadpool and Wolverine takes place after that, and we see Deadpool's world in that world, and yet it just looks normal.
Yeah.
Like
No,
it's
Yeah.
very weird.
It's
Was that all the hot takes we had, or?
I got one more.
Oh wait, hold on. Superman sucked.
Disagree.
Come at me, gun goons. Come at me.
I don't. I think it could have been a lot better. I will absolutely tell you that.
I would say, because I know I've been keeping up with this stuff, I know what James, I've been watching videos and everything, watch live streams. He said he originally wanted to do like a day-by-day thing.
Mm-hmm.
If he didn't hold back on that, if it was a day-by-day thing,
Yeah.
I would say maybe it could have worked
Mhm.
in that thing. But I kind of will give James Gunn his graces here by holding back and not making a Superman so much of a James Gunn film.
There's literally a scene of Mr. Terrific taking out a bunch of bad guys
That's
to a
true.
wacky pop
That
song.
is
Yeah.
that was the most James Gunn
Yes.
thing that he's
Which
done
it's
in
also
that movie.
also, and this is a nitpick I've had with the movie for a long time now. You're telling me the Raptor's armor isn't strong enough to tank punches from fucking Mr. Terrific, but it's strong enough to protect a person from Superman's laser beams. In the fight scene when Mr. Terrific's fighting the Raptors, there's scenes where he's like punching them in the head and knocking them out, and I'm like, okay, so the armor must be pretty weak. But then later on, Superman does that laser twirl, and they're all falling to the ground and getting back up. So I'm like,
Like, I
Yeah.
will agree there's some weak moments in there, but
Lex Luthor
feel
creates a
like,
universe.
Dude, I feel like Superman gave us hope for that universe,
I
like
didn't.
Iron Man did. But now,
No.
look at what James Gunn is doing now with the color. Like, where's the color in Supergirl? By the way, there's hardly any. And
I thought the bar scene was pretty
Lanterns.
vibrant.
It looks like someone took. I said this before to Matt yesterday. It looks like someone took a handful of dirt and then smeared it on the camera lens.
yes, I'm sorry, I kind of agree in there.
It could be a lot prettier because I did read the Woman of Tomorrow
You did?
comic
Okay.
and it was very beautifully abstract and well done, and it does kind of miss that almost whimsical, fantastical
Yeah.
vibe it felt. But I think they're just calling it Supergirl, not Woman of Tomorrow.
Well, yeah, I understand.
Are they?
Yeah.
It's not. Is
It's
it
just it was originally called
Woman of
Supergirl, Woman of
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow,
Okay.
and Superman was originally called Superman Legacy,
Legacy.
but they
Right.
changed it, which
Well,
was smart.
Yeah, it's smart.
But I know that this Supergirl movie is at least heavily based off of. I think that's why they dropped the title, because they're going to be taking very similar approaches. Because I think it's Kane that was the one that shot Supergirl's dog. Did you guys read Woman of Tomorrow?
I did not read
I
Woman
okay,
of Tomorrow.
you did.
Yeah.
I forget. I
I
think it's like Kane or
so.
something
Yeah,
like
I
that.
think
One
so.
of, but he did. He did shoot. Crypto in the comics. And while Crypto getting shot was a huge moment in Woman
It was
of
not
Tomorrow,
the main.
it wasn't the main
Yeah.
storyline. The main
That's what I'm
storyline
worried
was about her finding that girl, and she's in trouble, and
Yeah.
her helping her out. It sounds like this has been turned into more of, let's find Crypto the cure to whatever he got shot with.
And I'm worried about that because
It feels like Guardians 3 mixed with the Marvels.
right there,
Mhm.
and it's not even directed by James Gunn, and somehow James Gunn has his fingerprints all over it.
No, it's like he said, this is the universe where directors get to make their own visions and do their own
Marvel's
styles.
doing it before you, Goon. Marvel's doing it before.
Speaking of that,
Wonder Man, which I hate, by the way, but like it's a good segue. Okay, take it away.
I
Goon.
mean, I loved Wonder Man. I binged nearly that whole series. I think I did 4 on one day, 4 on another day, right? And it was fresh. It was super fresh to me because, I mean, like I do love meta commentary stuff. So when Wonder Man is acknowledging superhero fatigue. I'm like, yeah, that's kind of funny. But it was very interesting because
That made me want to kill myself.
Wonder Man was that bad? Really?
No, I'm saying that line. Listen, I'm so sick of this trend where people think we have problems, but if we're self-aware, that makes those problems disappear. No, it doesn't. Just because you're addressing the problem does not automatically fix it. You have to do more than just that.
At least Wonder Man didn't have, like, I felt it at least was a little bit differently Marvel. Like, Marvel had, like, a very cookie-cutter theme for a while, and I felt like this at least wasn't within that same
But here's the problem.
with it.
Oh, sorry. Do you want to go first or should I?
My problem with it is it doesn't feel like it's in the MCU. I know people say
And I'm fine with that.
I'm not. Here's why.
Sorry. I just want to say, if you're saying that a Marvel TV show is good because of how disconnected it is from the universe, what does that say about your universe?
Yeah.
I think it's also because of the fact that we did have, I mean, Deadpool said it best in Deadpool and Wolverine, but it's been miss after miss after miss.
That's the thing.
And that's
my
the thing is, like,
it.
before Endgame, and even we got a lot of really good Disney Plus shows even before Wonder Man 2. WandaVision, Loki, Moon Knight.
Moon Knight was great.
Moon Knight was peak.
I love great. And that's why I'm like, where the freak is Moon Knight season 2?
How does that? How do you feel
Oscar
Moon Knight?
Oscar Isaac pissed off.
Season 2 of Wonder Man when Wonder Man season 1
You might want to turn your mic down, buddy.
How does it feel, Moon Knight fans, knowing that Wonder Man gets a season 2 and Moon Knight doesn't?
Look, I'm incredibly depressed because we were supposed to get Jake Lockley as the driving force because he was the taxi driver.
In January. It came out in January.
You're peeking.
January.
Thank you.
But yeah, my problem with Wonder Man is, like, first of all, it's not even fucking Wonder Man. It's like, that's not Wonder Man, from what I understand in the comics, because first of all, why would you make a Wonder Man show? Who the fuck cares about Wonder Man? But, like, Wonder Man in the comics isn't like some fucking actor who's trying to, like, play a role of a character who's called Wonder Man for a movie. Like
that's not my issue with that. I don't really care with that because who the fuck cares about Wonder Man in the first place in the comics? My issue with that is, like, yeah, MCU, they're gonna adapt anything. I like the meta shit, okay? When
that's why I love Deadpool, is it's all meta shit.
When Kevin Feige does the meta shit right, I like it. The thing, point in example.
She-Hulk.
She-Hulk. They did not do it right there. They did not. They took the whole thing at the finale. They took it too far. She-Hulk does not do that
Her
type
meeting
of meta.
Kevin?
Yeah. She-Hulk doesn't do that type of meta.
Yeah.
Making Daredevil do the walk of shame was a crime against creativity.
That was
so bad, but I liked it in the moment.
I got a chuckle out of it.
That made me want to go to the headquarters of Marvel and massacre everyone.
Now I kind of want to kill myself.
In Minecraft.
Yeah, in Minecraft.
Now watching it, I want to kill myself. But, like,
we'll get to that later. But, like, yeah, Wonder Man, what I don't understand is, like, first of all, not many people watched, like, regardless of whether or not you think it's good, not many people watched it, so why the hell are you renewing it for a season 2?
That's my problem. Is it's not the fact that they renewed it for season 2, really.
I'm saying business-wise, it makes no sense.
Yes, really. This soon, it doesn't make no sense. If they waited at least to April, right now, to announce it, or later in the year, to announce it, to look at the numbers, and look at the reception more, I'm like, okay, I can see that.
Well, maybe they did get enough viewers for Wonder Man if they are renewing it. Because
the thing is, though,
I heard it did not chart. I don't think it charted at all on Nielsen.
I don't think it charted that well because it released all in one day. It got good reception for a week because it announced. Because it was.
They just did a really bad job marketing it too. I mean, a lot of people didn't even know that it dropped.
Yeah, no one knew it dropped, and only people who loved it because it was so. It came after so much dog shit.
Yeah, and I mean that's kind of. It was at least refreshing. Like,
I will give it that.
Yeah.
I will give it that. And my only thing is, if Marvel wants to start doing Elseworlds project, Wonder Man could have been a good Elseworlds project.
It's not really an Elseworlds if it takes place in the same universe.
It doesn't seem like it does. If it's a good story, I will give it that. But if it was outside of the universe,
It's just narratively told different than your basic.
Well, I mean, Elseworlds is because like DC Elseworlds, it's like stories taking place over multiple different universe, like the multiverse, basically.
Yeah.
Wonder Man takes place within the MCU
Right.
universe,
But
so I'm saying it wouldn't technically be an
it doesn't-
Elseworlds, but I do
know.
get what
But
you're kind of
It doesn't
saying.
seem
Yeah.
like that, does it? It doesn't seem like that
Well,
at
the
all.
Department of Damage Control is involved in the show,
Right.
and like, which by the way, I hear the Department of Damage Control is gonna be like what leads into the whole like human hating mutants X-Men stuff. So yeah,
Which
right?
I'm
What?
cool
What?
with.
Hold on,
That's
hold on.
real
Let me
good.
finish. I'm like, yeah, what a great way to like further assassinate Tony Stark's character. That an organization he created is now freaking evil and doing all this, gonna be
Yeah.
doing all this horrible stuff to the X-Men, as if his character needed any more damage. But
Yeah, but it's actually is a cool way to adapt.
just like
the
damaging
whole
Steve's character in a certain film, but we'll get to that later.
Brave New World.
No. Think
What
about
film?
Doomsday.
Yeah, I don't
We'll get to that. We'll get to that
know.
later.
Okay, let's get into the Daredevil act.
Wait, hold on. Punisher. The Punisher special that
Oh,
got
right.
announced.
I'm
One
getting
last
there.
kill.
Damn, I'm getting there. Anyways, let's start with season 1 of Daredevil real quick. Daredevil season 1.
I thought it was
Born
piss
Again.
poor crap.
Whoa.
I have
Daredevil
to
Born
agree.
Again is a fucking crime against the original series. I hate
Yes.
everyone
Yes.
who made
What,
it.
you support this?
Yes.
I fucking hate it. Daredevil. I think I hate it more than anything the MCU has ever made, because the
Okay, I
original
disagree.
Daredevil, the
Whoa.
original Daredevil show is one of the best TV shows I have ever seen in my
Yeah.
life. Not just the best Marvel show, one of the
Yeah.
best shows I have ever seen in my life. The fact that this is a continuation of that is a fucking insult to not just Daredevil fans, not just to the Netflix fans, but just to Marvel fans as a whole. It's a crime against imagination, basically.
I agree with you on almost everything besides that it's probably the worst thing.
No, I'm not saying it's objectively it's not the worst thing Marvel's ever made, but subjectively it's the one I hate the most.
Yeah. Like,
I thought you liked Daredevil.
I
You
love
lied to me?
I
did
love
not
the
like
original
Born
Netflix.
Again.
I love the
So do
original
I.
Netflix
I
show.
agree with
I
you.
hate the
I
Born Again
love
show.
Daredevil, the original show. I
Uh-huh.
did not like Born Again.
We get so excited whenever I see you in class. We're like,
Season
Well,
two,
this,
I'm
like,
hyped for
this
season
guy
2.
also
Oh.
this guy also said Peacemaker season 2 was good. So
Yeah.
and then he
I love
changed
season
his.
two.
it
and then-
was good up until the last episode.
No, I will die on that hill. I love that last episode.
You can't leave it on a cliffhanger like that.
especially when it's
I'm
not going to get
sorry.
renewed. Especially when it's not getting renewed.
I
Right,
underst-
nothing's promised about a season 3.
But I understood what James Gunn was going for, bro. And I will call you James Gunn because I'm one
yeah,
of
wait,
your
why
biggest haters
are we
now.
calling it James Gunn?
Because of how many times he constantly shows his wife getting screwed by other dudes.
Oh,
And
okay.
yeah, and plus he's he's such a gooner in his movies. And
Oh, okay.
the thing is, dude, I'm probably one of his biggest haters now.
Which was funny because you used to be one of his biggest dick
I
suckers.
know, I was such one of James Gunn's biggest glazers, but now I don't.
Wow. I feel like I'm just a golden retriever about every single superhero project that's thrown on my way. I'm like,
Hey, that's
yes, yes, I'll keep taking more. Yep.
But yeah,
You're doing
I
great.
don't-
Thank you, Marvel. Thank you, DC.
But yeah, I
get
don't like.
the problem with Born Again though. The Born Again was Marvel wanted to reboot,
Yeah.
which was stupid. So they were doing that. They filmed most of the.
They wanted to make it a
season.
court drama similar to that of She-Hulk.
Yes.
Mhm.
Then they were like, holy shit, we fucked up. So they scrapped pretty much everything. Brought in the original, some of the people from Netflix.
For the Punisher show specifically, not
Yeah,
the Daredevil show.
Which I don't know why they did that, because they don't really understand Daredevil.
Well, also, I don't like the Punisher show, so bringing them on to do Daredevil was a huge mistake.
I love the first season.
Season 1 was a disappointment.
Season
I was so
2
disappointed by season
was
1.
bad until the 8th episode. Okay, you know what? Frank got captured.
In Born Again? I mean, yeah, are you talking about in Born Again?
Yeah, Frank got captured.
Yeah, which is...
I
fucking-
like then he broke out.
Yeah, I wish he did. It's a shame he didn't help those other people who were in those cages. I don't know why he didn't do that when he broke out.
I was thinking that Like
You can count on Frank to break the rest of them out. You know,
You
it's kinda
like
hit and run.
at least like some of the women and the little.
But
girls.
he didn't. He just left them all in there in those cages and
Almost,
saved himself.
Looking back on it now, I'm surprised Frank didn't at least break out some of the other people.
Maybe it was a safety thing. Like if
Maybe.
Kingpin
Except
had guards
episode 3 completely shows that it wasn't a safety thing, but we'll get to that.
Unless Kingpin doesn't care about Daredevil doing it.
Except he does care about Daredevil doing it because he literally had the people shooting to kill. But
I don't know.
but yeah.
Season 1 is ass. But anyways,
Okay, look.
I am so hyped for the Punisher special.
Yeah, the Punisher's. I mean, but I don't know, dude.
Did you see that poster?
It looks.
gives me Logan vibes. That poster gives me
I don't know.
Logan
He just stares
vibes.
into my eyes and scolds me about taking naps.
Yeah, what is that? What is
I
that
don't
constant
take
John
naps.
joke?
I
Vernthal
don't
like
take
that
naps.
came out and like. I think
like,
he
"I don't
meant it
take
in a
naps."
joking way, but he said, "Yeah, I don't trust people who take naps."
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
that's
the
it.
rest of the
Trust
world
us.
is doing everything, and you're just sleeping in the middle of the day. Is
Yeah.
that what you're doing?
I don't take naps!
Yeah, yeah. You go sit in
Honestly,
your bed.
honestly, just stand by that. That's fucking kind of base.
Yeah.
You know what Punisher's gonna do in Doomsday? He's gonna take a nap.
You know what I think?
Well, yeah,
I
because
think
he's.
you're a dirty
What the
person for
fuck is he
taking a
gonna do
nap.
against Doom?
I don't have time for your candy ass
That's
hero
bullshit.
shit.
Yeah, but look, they did Punisher good in that one episode of Born Again, and then they made him a fucking pussy in the last
I
two episodes.
love their dynamic.
I like
so
their
much.
dynamic, dude.
They
I
made
think their
him such a-
dynamic's so good.
Let me ask you this: what was the point in you know why they had Frank get captured only to then break out? It's so they could have that stupid ass scene with him and those freaking ICE agents. Oh, I'm sorry, anti-vigilante task force to call them clowns and shit before knocking them out and then putting him in the cell just so he could break out. It was just so they could have that stupid ass scene because there's a lot of people in the real world who wear that Punisher logo and they think, oh, law enforcement shouldn't be wearing those logos. Yeah, well, you don't say fucking shit when all the gangs and frickin' and frickin' people causing havoc in certain cities wear that logo, but okay. Anyway. Which is why for a while they were considering changing the Punisher logo.
I know, which is stupid.
I thought they tried to do it one time and it just ended poorly.
I think they're gonna change it.
I don't.
There's
think
rumors
so.
they're gonna change it at the end of Brand
Oh,
New Day.
fuck off.
Which I don't think it's how everyone think it's gonna be changed. I think it's just him gonna get like another skull logo.
Ugh. How the hell are they even gonna incorporate him in Brand New Day? Because I've always said my main concern with Punisher was that they were gonna PG-13 him
Well,
in
did you
Spider-Man
see
Brand
the
New Day.
trailer? I think the trailer actually showed
I think
it
they're
pretty well.
juggling it very well. Like
yeah.
when he's about to say motherfucker, you get Spider-Man thwipping him and
And
Webb hits him right in
Peter
the
says,
mouth.
"Go home."
Yeah.
That's so good.
What'd you guys think of the Brand New Day trailer? By
I
the way,
loved
I can't stop watching it.
Yeah.
It was a problem. Like I think I was in the middle of our cinematography class and I'm just playing the Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer.
For
Just
real.
I'm using someone else who's sitting in front of me as like a block so my professor
Yeah.
doesn't see me
Yes.
watching
Wait.
the Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer.
wait. So did you like have your phone propped on like someone else's like?
No,
back
like
or
someone's
something?
back of the chair. I would just be holding it to the back of the chair and like occasionally look up to make it look like I'm paying
Yes.
attention.
That's funny.
I just there's so much. It feels so
love it.
Spider-Man-y.
Literally, when I saw it, I'm like, "Oh my god, this is Spider-Man."
It feels like the Insomniac
makes you wonder
game.
what Homecoming could have been.
Yes.
Yeah, but I'm glad that we've cut ties with Tony and
Yeah,
other
me
mentor
too.
figures. Like,
Don't hate to Homecoming because I like Homecoming.
yeah, I like
Homecoming is the
too.
best. Tom Holland's gonna go down in history as the Spider-Man who never got to truly be Spider-Man.
If they,
I hear this is his last.
trilogy
I hear
right,
this is his last movie. I hear.
Oh,
don't
I heard-
believe that.
I heard he's got a 5-movie record deal before Brand New Day.
Yeah, I heard it was like 6.
He's supposed to. I know at least he's got another trilogy of films just solo, and then he's got 2 team-up movies left.
I heard it was like actually like Marvel's actually trying to push the 3 team up.
That'd
Who's
be
the 3 team up?
well. That's the thing. So it could be Doomsday, Secret Wars, and then we could have maybe in
No,
a like.
because Doomsday and Secret Wars are in it part of his old original contract. So those
Oh,
don't
really?
count. So his new contract is Brand New Day and whatever's after.
He's not gonna be in Doomsday, from what I heard. Tom
Oh
Holland's
yeah,
Spider-Man.
He's probably not in Doomsday.
Which is
He
going to be
might be in
interesting.
Secret Wars because I
Yeah.
hear that isn't Secret Wars where he gets the black suit.
Yes.
in the comics.
Yes. But
So-
I'm hoping that he maybe like gets the black suit in Secret Wars, but I think I was telling you about this is I want one of the cuz right now No Way Home wiped out a bunch of villains that they could be using in the new trilogy right now, cuz otherwise if you fight the same villain twice, nobody wants to see you fight Doc Ock twice, the Lizard twice, Electro twice. You want to bring new and refreshing
Yeah, those
villains.
villains are now unusable.
Right.
So it's like
Only
But
two-
I was pitching Kraven the Hunter if you're going to have the black suit. If you're going to have the black suit, you have Kraven the Hunter kill Spider-Man, and then black suit brings him back to life, and you're kind of...
I just
you
hope
know.
we get like. I like the Brand New Day trailer, but all that just left me thinking was, why the fuck did it take us this long to finally get like a proper Spider-Man in the MCU? And I'm just gonna.
I'm
say
just
it.
glad it's here.
And I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
me
say
too.
it. And this is something. I'm just gonna say the thing that everyone is too afraid to say. Tom Holland's Spider-Man is a fucking dumbass. Like an actual fucking moron.
I'm sorry, but is everyone afraid to say that? Because like I feel like a
Lot of people who say that they then respond with, "Oh, but he's just a teenager. He's still growing up." And I'm like, "Well, so are the other iterations of Spider-Man."
Like it was fair for for that trilogy, but I feel like if people are still saying that now, then they're just fucking idiots.
He gave a bunch of high-tech Tony Stark glasses to a random fucking dude who he had only known for a couple of minutes. I mean, he's like, "Oh, well, he had gotten
Don't
to trust
get
him
me
a little
started on
bit."
Far From Home. I fucking hate that movie.
Agreed.
I hate that movie.
Oh, I just want to go on vacation. I don't want to save people. Yeah, because Spider-Man would totally act like that.
I was trying to get my mic closer. My bad.
Because Spider-Man would totally do that.
Yeah. And people who say Far From Home is better than Homecoming do not understand Spider-Man.
And then No Way Home helped repair some of the damage, but the whole plot happens because he stupidly is perpetually going up to Strange saying, "Hey, can you help me erase everyone's
That's
memories?"
why I'm so excited for A Brand New Day, because from that short interaction with Frank, he's not saying, "Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Castle, sir. Let me help you."
Mhm.
No, he's saying, "Go home."
Yeah. I will give Andrew Garfield Spider-Man this. He got Spider-Man's snark down. Andrew Garfield got Spider-Man's like sassiness and humor down to a T. Like his quips and
I'm so tired of the Andrew Garfield glaze.
I'm saying that part of Spider-Man's character Andrew Garfield nailed perfectly.
Yes, he did, but I'm so tired of the Andrew Garfield glaze.
Oh no, I'm not glazing the second Amazing Spider-Man movie. I'm just saying I don't see how Tom Holland Spider-Man's going to nail it as well as he's going to nail that aspect.
Shout out to Andrew from the Escape Pod, who loves Amazing Spider-Man 2.
But my question is, how the heck is Spider-Man Brand New Day going to exist in the same world as Born Again? Which now segues us into
Season
the
2.
thing this whole thing is
Yeah.
about.
Okay.
Well,
I'm loving Season 2 so far.
right.
And
Well, to answer the question that was kind of presented is we did see Sheila, the chief of staff, handing Spider-Man the key to the city,
yes.
which already kind of spoils the end of Daredevil Born
was
Again,
actually
which
kinda go
Kingpin will either... He's not going to get murdered, so he will either voluntarily step down or get impeached.
Vanessa's gonna die.
My question is, why the heck isn't Spider-Man getting involved in any of the shit that's happening in the Born Again series? Well, I hear he might be shown to be getting involved in the beginning of... I know there's a theory that he's going to be shown to be saving people during the events of Thunderbolts, so it's like, okay, that answers the Thunderbolts question, but not the Born Again question.
So
Well,
you
he
want
was
the real
referenced in the
reason?
first season,
Yeah,
right?
he was referenced.
Yeah, saying, we don't need some guy flying around in a spider suit. And I'm like, okay, so that's just clearly going to affect him in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
Why
That's
isn't
my
he
thing,
hitting up
too,
Daredevil and
because
being like,
it was
hey,
not just that. They also played his little Spider-Man's theme at the end in the
Mhm.
last episode.
they did?
Yeah.
When?
At the end of season or episode 3?
No, not this season.
Oh.
Last season.
Yes.
Whatever last episode was.
I did hear
They
about that.
did?
I
when?
did hear about
When did that play?
I do remember hearing about that, but
When he said we need an army, I think he played Spider-Man's theme.
I love how he says, I need an army. And then, I remember some people were like, oh, is it going to be the Defenders? And that's just a bunch of randos.
like fed up cops and.
I'm so excited.
You
for
know,
Jessica
Marvel's
Jones.
reached the point of desperation when they're bringing back the Defenders.
The Defenders
So-
had potential.
You want to? Let's talk about the set photos real quick.
Yeah, they're bringing back Iron Fist, Luke Cage, and the Defenders are coming back. In
He
Born
hasn't
Again
seen.
Season
I'm gonna
3.
show.
I didn't
him.
see the.
I'm gonna show.
official
Well,
photos.
now you know.
Hold on, I'm gonna show him. I'm gonna show him the set photos.
Do we have a good looking Iron Fist?
Yes.
It's the same actor.
Right, but is he in a?
I'm showing you the set photos.
Is he in a better suit?
We don't see.
Oh, Luke Cage totally got elected as mayor. Look underneath. He's wearing a suit. He
Yes.
totally got elected as mayor.
I got some other
I asked him
photos.
about that. I met him last year at Comic-Con, Mike Coulter, and I asked him if he's going to run for mayor in season 2 of Born Again, and he was playing real coy about it.
Keep scrolling. There's some
Oh
other
yeah,
photos.
that is the exact same suit.
Yep.
That's the exact same
real.
suit.
But my problem with all of this is that Born Again, its existence completely ruins the whole point of Daredevil Season 3. Daredevil
awesome.
Season 3 is probably... It's not the best season of Daredevil, but it's my personal favorite season of Daredevil.
Yeah, it's a
because
good
the
season.
writing with those characters and how they used, like, Matt's... Like, because I heard, like, that episode came out during a time when people were starting to, like, become more critical of Matt's, like, no-kill thing, which they then incorporated into the story of Season 3 in such a cool way.
Mhm.
Like, the whole point of Daredevil Season 3 was that Daredevil managed to defeat Kingpin without giving up on who he was or his beliefs, and that Kingpin was going to spend the rest of his miserable life behind bars knowing that he failed to break the one character that he hated. But now that he's out of prison and elected for mayor, that means everything that happened in Season 3 was for nothing.
What's your opinion on season 2 so far, though?
My opinion on Season 2,
Yeah.
I'm tired, boss. I'm tired.
Dog-tired
I can't take any more shit. I can't take it.
I'm
I
thinking
just
you
can't.
don't like it.
I can't take any more dog shit Marvel.
It's not
I
dog
just
shit,
can't.
though.
I
What are
can't.
you on
breaking my
about?
heart.
You're like,
I can't
you're
take
making
it
me
anymore,
sad right
dude.
now.
It's so fucking bad. Oh my
What
god.
are you on about? It's not bad.
The
Yes,
fight
it
sequences
is.
have been amazing
I have
in
been
Born Again.
loving this season so far. I was like getting worried. I thought like,
We're at least getting
No,
Daredevil.
what
Not Matt
a-
Murdock. We're getting Daredevil
Matt,
in every single
Matt,
episode.
You say Look, you guys say Marvel is changing. How are they changing?
Hold on.
I'm seeing the same shitty humor, the same shitty writing, the same shitty CGI, the same shitty lighting, the same shitty everything. What the heck are they doing different?
Okay, I will tell you, Nate. Season 1, we didn't get Daredevil hardly at all, but this season we're gaining Daredevil, not warrior ass Murdoch. We're getting Daredevil. We're getting the double D's. We're getting cool ass fucking fights. Those fucking fights are badass, especially that scene at the end.
Episode 3.
Episode 3, I love it with swords.
The boomerang billy clubs.
Good
Like,
thing their
that was-
armor doesn't protect them against shit. The guards who he's fighting, good thing their armor doesn't
just
do
go for the
shit
head.
against.
Yeah, they just go the head.
Matt or Daredevil just spiked.
And good thing they
the
can't.
baton.
Wow, isn't it lucky that all those soldiers can't shoot for shit? That's
What?
Hey, he was using the smoke or steam to.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
were blind.
It's the same stupid trope of the villains not being able to aim for shit, because if they were, then the whole plot would be over.
Yeah. By the way, I don't think that was one shot. I think that was a trick we had.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. And Bullseye is obviously is on the hunt for Vanessa.
Oh, this is another problem I have
He's
with
trying to kill Vanessa.
Daredevil. At the end of Daredevil Season 3, they teased that he was going to come back and that we were... Because Bullseye is Daredevil's arch nemesis before Kingpin. Like, he is Daredevil's arch nemesis. And, like, I thought, okay, maybe Born Again is going to really show just how much of arch enemies they
No.
really are. But no,
Yeah.
they don't. They never fucking did. I mean, they should have made it about him going up against Bullseye, and they shouldn't have brought back Kingpin. Kingpin has been fucking ruined in the MCU.
I disagree. I feel
He
like
has been
he's pretty
absolutely
cool
ruined. I don't want to
in
see
right
him in
here.
anything anymore. They have ruined
I
him
need to
so
see-
much.
I need to see Spider-Man
I'm
and
sorry,
Kingpin.
you can't put that bad juju out there because I need him with Spidey so
I
bad.
thought I did, but after seeing this, I'm like,
no,
keep him as
don't
far
you dare
away
put that
from.
bad juju out there.
No, I am.
need that. I need Spidey with Kingpin so bad. With
I
Spidey
don't.
and Daredevil, I do. With Spidey and Defenders, yes, dude.
If we're talking Netflix,
Go ahead.
I just have one question.
Yeah.
And like, what, Nathaniel, do you like about the modern superhero genre? Because I feel like you like nothing.
What do I like? Okay, when you say modern superhero genre, which are you talking from like 2021
I'm
to
just
now,
talking about what
or like
right now is
like
making
right
you
now.
happy.
like right now?
Right now, anything
Nothing.
that's
Literally
Okay,
nothing.
That's what I thought. That's what I
depressing,
thought.
Bro.
What was the
Aside
last
from the
time?
Batman Part 2, I am not excited for any
What-
superhero
the
So
stuff
Batman
coming out.
when was the
Part 2.
last time you saw something and you were like, "Wow, that was really good"?
Well, if you're talking just something in general,
What
Project
about
Hail
Invincible?
Mary.
I'm
But if you're
superhero, anything
okay,
superhero.
Well, the Penguin wouldn't count 'cause that's about a villain.
What about Invincible, bro?
I haven't seen much of Invincible.
Should be watching that.
I've heard good things about it. I might watch it.
This
I don't know.
season's better.
I might watch it. I heard Invincible's good. Okay, I'm trying to answer his question. So I'm trying to think. I'm really trying to think here. I liked Deadpool and Wolverine initially when I saw it, but then on subsequent rewatches, my opinion of it has not grown at all, as you could probably tell by the beginning of this podcast.
Yeah.
Dang, what was the last thing I liked that was truly Damn, I think it might be the Batman part. I think it might be the Batman. I think
So
that
it's
might
been
be
4
the
years since you've been happy.
The
for a
Batman?
superhero for like
The
a
Batman's
superhero
so
film.
boring.
Whoa.
He thought the Penguin was bad, by the way. So
Yeah,
What
I
the
did.
heck?
Fuck the Penguin.
Fuck you.
The Batman. The Batman was so boring. And yes,
I think the
Batman
love
is everything the
Christopher
Batman
Nolan's
needs to be.
trilogy. I love Christopher Nolan's trilogy.
I hate
But
Rises. I hate
he
Rises.
got us there. He got us here. He got us to this point. And I am
don't
so over the grounded ass Batman.
That's fair. That's fair. I will agree with that. I think I've been saying this over and over again. We need a Batman that's like animated series Batman, where it's a mix of the grounded and the fantastical.
Yes.
Hell, we don't need more Batman movies. We need we know what we need. We need a live action Batman TV show with Batman, the Bat Family, and his Rogues Gallery. Easiest slam dunk in history, and no one's fucking doing it. Easiest slam dunk in history, and no one's doing it, and it's pissing me
And
off.
and the people James Gunn got to do it right now are not the people.
Yeah, but yeah, I think the Batman is going back to your question. I think, and I'm talking in terms of superhero movies that I saw and then didn't later on go, actually, it wasn't that good. Like the Batman is probably the only superhero movie where like I saw it and I'm still to say like, yeah, it was pretty good. Whereas the other superhero movies like Deadpool, Wolverine, I'm like, yeah, I liked it. And then as time goes on, it's like,
Yeah, that was fair.
yeah, but like Daredevil, and the fucking stuff with like fucking, I call him Pincock. You know, Victor Van Doomcock. He's like, hello, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Victor Van Doomcock, reporting to you live from the center of the earth. That's what BB Urick's Kingpin is. I call him Pincock.
Oh, yeah.
When I saw that in episode 1, I wanted to throw myself off the building of Botswan in Minecraft.
Yeah.
In
In Minecraft.
Ugh.
Yeah, I hated that so
I'm
much.
so sad now.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
season 3 is gonna be incredible.
Oh, I'm excited.
You said season 2 was going to be incredible.
I'm loving
season
season
2 is incredible.
Yeah.
You're just depressed, like the Batman.
There was only... You want to know something I did like? The conversation between Karen and BB Urick in episode 1 where they're talking about
love
Ben
that.
Urick.
I
That's
love
the
that.
only thing
I
that
love
made me
that.
not want to freaking...
I screamed out loud and said, "Yes, Marvel, you understand. We needed this."
Yep.
Yeah, and now... And I thought the whole thing... The next 2 episodes were going to be like that, and well... Nope, they're not. Back to your regularly scheduled program.
Okay. The whole thing with the mayor. I know
Yeah,
it says
Mayor Cage.
she is the mayor. I'm starting to think maybe she's not the actual mayor.
Maybe she's
Vice
Luke
mayor.
Page's. Oh.
Maybe she's running for mayor.
Or
Well,
she's,
no, but mayors give key to the cities.
or maybe
I
she's.
know.
So Sheila,
But, like, I'm confused about when
Yeah.
season 3 is taking place, because did you see the set photo of Karen Page?
yeah, she's like in like a
She's
maroon.
She's in public
pantsuit.
now,
Yeah,
and she's talking to her.
yeah.
When has that ever been a thing?
I'm
And-
thinking the Luke Cage has to have some sort of play.
Can I
in
ask
here.
something?
That-
Why is it that this show seems hell-bent on portraying New Yorkers like they've never seen fucking superheroes before? Because that's the only way this whole fucking anti-vigilante thing works,
You
is
know
if
what?
all of New York just completely forgets everything that's happened previously in the MCU. And people are like, oh, well, it's supposed to reference the real... which, by the way, people have been trying to defend this shit by saying, oh, well, it's supposed to be an allegory for what's currently going on in the world. If you think this is clever allegory, you're not mature enough to watch Bob the fucking Builder, okay?
Bob the Builder.
I mean, like, I'm saying you're so immature as a person,
I
you're not
get it,
even
I
mature
get it.
enough to watch that.
Yeah.
Like... It's like, it's so overt, and so... It feels like I'm being bashed in the head with a sledgehammer every time it comes on. The whole
It's not
anti-vigilante
that
task force...
bad.
The whole thing with the anti-vigilante task force locking people in fucking cages and constantly focusing on that throughout the entire episode. Do you really think that's, like, subtle?
My thing with that, I was kind of disappointed that there was no other vigilante in there besides Swordsman.
Which, by the way, we haven't even seen him be swordsman in the MCU. Not really.
We got
found footage, and then
found
we
footage,
got
and we got to that
the end of
point with
episode 3.
What the fuck was that costume, by the way?
That
The
wasn't-
the
wasn't
fucking
supposed to be a
black,
costume?
the friggin' suit, the friggin'
Oh, the found
black
footage?
cloak he was wearing as
I know.
swordsman. What the fuck?
I mean,
was
he just
that?
was putting on a tux and a hood, and I mean that's the thing is like
I
not
want
all
a
vigilantes
proper
are gonna
costume. I want
sew
a
their
proper
own stuff,
costume. True, I want a proper costume.
I'm sick.
Oh yeah.
I also like. I love how they're. I mean, I'm glad that they're now acknowledging that the governor is getting involved. Because my criticism with season 1 is like, why the hell are they portraying it like the mayor has no one above him who would
Right.
absolutely be getting involved in any of this
Yeah.
shit
Right.
that's
For real.
happening?
Did you catch that the dude who got the phone call in episode 1 got the phone call by Miss Fontaine? Oh, Elena? Not Elena.
Valentina.
Yeah.
Which
Thunderbolt's girl.
Julia
Julia
Dreyfus. Yeah.
Dreyfus.
wait, so who got the phone call from who?
The black dude who works for Fisk.
Got the phone call from
Miss Fontaine.
Yeah.
Thunderbolts.
Yes.
I don't remember that.
That was a name drop in episode 1.
Yeah,
right?
episode 1.
Oh, so like was
Like
that
it
a way
was,
of connecting Thunderbolts and
Yeah.
At least a
okay.
little bit.
So you'd think that would have damaged Kingpin's reputation a little bit by having
Well,
a guy going around throwing everyone into a fucking shadow realm.
Well, it made because that came. He got the phone call when pretty soon after, Shaggy from Scooby Doo came in.
Matthew Lillard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just like badass, may I say, and just
Did not give a shit.
no, he freaking put his whole dick on the table, pretty much. and
What's his
just-
character supposed to be, by the way? What?
He works for the CIA. He said he works for Langley.
Oh, so is he just like
I
a?
think he works for Valentina.
Yeah.
Oh, so is he just? I was asking like, is he based on like a comic character, or is he,
He
just like
is.
a generic?
Yeah.
He is based on a character.
There is a Mr. Charles in the comics, but I think they're doing like a amalgamation of a couple characters.
Who are those characters?
I'm not too positive, and my theory is right now it's an amalgamation of Mr. Charles and Owsley.
Oh, James Owsley?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm. Honestly, I was just wondering what the hell the whole point of him was in that entire episode.
I think he's gonna come back.
Yeah, he's going to have a bigger
He
role.
definitely is, because if you watch in the dinner scene, Fisk, the way his demeanor is, because if that was anyone else, Fisk would have got fucking upset if anyone else was talking to Vanessa like that.
Which is like another thing, which is like there's tons of characters both in season 1 and season 2 who do certain things around Kingpin, and I'm just like, if this is the real Kingpin, he would have fucking crushed their head with a car door hours ago.
Yeah.
Well, it shows that like this dude has maybe more power than Fisk does a little bit.
At least at the moment. He might have it on a more stable
Everyone has more
nationwide.
fucking power than Fisk. Vanessa has more power than fucking Fisk.
Well, definitely in Born Again. It's wild how like.
That's
how
one of the
much
reasons why I
Vanessa
hate how
has
the
power.
MCU has handled Kingpin. They've made him a fucking pussy.
When it comes to like Vanessa, like
Vanessa was
I
such a
kinda
good character. Vanessa was such a good character in the first show of Daredevil.
she was so good original. She's
Yeah.
not bad now, but like
Making him
there
have
is-
marriage problems is kind of like a...
The whole
It's like-
marriage
it's so
counseling, her
weird.
cheating
Yes.
on Kingpin, the whole, oh, she was the one who was the mastermind behind the whole thing. And, like, what are they doing with, like, freaking the therapist girl? Are they trying to do, like, female
Heather?
muse or something?
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
doing
for real.
Lady Muse.
It's so obvious she's like a like girl muse or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which
we
is
fucked,
very...
we
Lady
fucked
Muse
up.
just showed up like a couple years ago
Yeah.
in the comics,
Wasn't
too.
it Electra who was Daredevil at the time?
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, we fucked up Muse the first time, but don't worry, next time we'll get him right. Just like with the Mandarin, just like with Taskmaster, just like with all these other Marvel characters, you fucked up the first time, but then said, don't worry, we'll get it right a second time.
She might be the key to crippling Kingpin's current reign, though, because if someone in Trump's
Yeah.
cabinet is now a convicted person, like a convicted vigilante, like
yeah.
they're gonna be like,
Someone in Trump's way.
you know,
I got
yeah,
it.
but yeah, for real. But the thing is though, I saw a video last night about like because did you see the whole thing with Vanessa's nightmare thing?
yeah. What's up with everything being blue when Bullseye shows up?
I like that.
I like it too, but I thought there was like
I
a narrative.
hate his fucking costume.
It could be
I-
better.
It could be
We
better.
need a black
It
and
could be
white
better.
with his original
You can
Bullseye thing.
barely see
You
his
can-
bullseye.
right.
I hate it.
We
Yeah,
need to
I
have,
could
and I hope that there's a future where we get a red suit with the double D's, and then we get to see Bullseye in his
Yes.
comic accurate suit, and then we get to see
Yes.
because
That
there.
depends if we even make it that far.
That's true. I mean, we're at least getting a season 3, and
Where's season 3 gonna come out? Because like
Marvel's
it
getting
looks-
rebooted after Secret Wars.
That's
so it's
what
like,
I'm
when the
saying.
fuck
Where-
is this?
because it doesn't look like
Unless they're doing the James Gunn thing where it's it's a reboot but not really.
right. I think. I mean, so that's another thing is like we're getting these announcements. So like Wonder Man has to take place before Secret Wars, and Daredevil has to take place before Secret Wars. At least I don't know what the repercussions of Doomsday are gonna have.
Unless it's gonna be like an Ant-Man and the Wasp thing where it takes place during Doomsday.
Yeah.
Right.
But we don't know what universe hopping junk
See,
Doomsday is
Right.
gonna be.
because
So
no
like
way it's gonna be possible to get Daredevil season 3 and Wonder Man out before Secret Wars or after.
Right.
If it comes out after, no.
Well, they're on a streak. So they were working on season 2 last year. They're working on season 3 this year. So we will get season 3 of Daredevil Born Again before Secret Wars.
Yeah.
Oh, and
but
since you
that
mentioned
thing,
color grading-
Battle World.
since you
Yeah.
mentioned color grading earlier, I had a talk with Matt about this. What the fuck is up with movies and TV shows these days being afraid of fucking color?
Mainly
Like,
comic book films, because like
what's with all the freaking drab gray and the looking like someone just smeared stuff over the lens? Like, why does it all look gray?
yeah.
Look at the original Daredevil show. Colorful, vibrant, the lights just pop. New Daredevil show, it looks like fucking shit.
Mm.
Like, I'm sick of the freaking gray.
I am too, but I don't really see where you say original Daredevil show was very colorful.
I meant it was like vibrant, like when the lights popped, like actually popped. It wasn't just all colors stood out, and it didn't just look like
Okay,
a streaming show, basically.
it didn't look like you put a light right there in front of the actor.
Yeah.
Because I do get what you're saying, because like it was a narrative reason last season for
the blue?
the blue and
Yeah.
red.
You mean last episode?
Well, no,
Last
their
season.
last season, everything did go blue when he was about to take the hit on Vanessa.
Oh, right.
There was a
yeah.
narrative reason,
Yeah.
and it for that it didn't seem like a narrative reason for that Bullseye episode.
Yeah.
Unless I took it as in when it went blue when he was asking for Maggie to turn around,
Yes.
unless he was like trying to kill her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I will say this. Another problem I have with season 2 is that I hate all the conversations going on with all these characters in these different shows because I just don't give a fuck about them. I don't care about BB Urich. I don't care about whoever the hell James Gandolfini's son's character's name is, because the actor is the son of James Gandolfini. I forget what his name is. I don't care about the fucking British dude or whatever is going on between him and Heather's character. I don't care about Heather. I don't care about any of these fucking people. So I'm just sitting there the whole time going, oh no, Cherry is in the hospital. Okay. And why should I care? Because I didn't give that much of a fuck about him in the previous season.
He's gonna be in Brand New Day, I heard.
I did hear that too.
Thank you.
But I mean, at least we're having. I like seeing familiar faces.
Yeah, me too.
But it's like they're not giving me a reason to care. So I'm just sitting there bored, waiting for the next scene to happen. If they were happening between characters I did genuinely care about, I wouldn't be making this criticism.
I'm agreeing with you there, but like the thing I like is that we're getting connective tissue again in the MCU, and I like that. We're getting these characters.
Are we really?
It's characters from Daredevil, even though it's not like Matt, it's not Karen. If we gain Punisher, we gain Frank. We might gain Quare. I heard we might get Quare Temple.
Yeah.
And so far, it seems like we're only gaining like the new mayor and Cherry out of the two new characters and Brand New Day. And I kind of like that. It's just connective tissues. And who knows? Cherry might just be on a cameo.
Yeah. Maybe. I just don't know how the hell any of this is going to connect to anything. And I don't even know why I should care if the whole thing's going to get reset.
Maybe that's their key to all their problems. It's like, we can do as much as we want to, and then we can just reset it all.
Also, didn't Kevin Feige say that if they reboot, that means they failed?
No, I don't think the reset is going to be like how you think it is, dude, sadly.
I think they're going to keep some things from the past, and, you know.
Aren't they making a Black Panther 3?
Yeah.
Brand New Day is going to be probably the start for us to understand what they're keeping. I think Brand New Day is definitely to show they're keeping everything in there. And I think Season 2, some of the stuff in Season 2, Born Again, they're keeping.
Yeah.
And that's why they're putting people in Brand New Day from Born Again to show, okay, we're keeping that. This is our connective tissue going forward. And obviously, I'm just going to say this right now. I feel like something's up. Going to happen with Matt Murdock at the end of this season.
I think he's going to get
That's another problem I have. Season 1 was making you think, ooh, Daredevil has a dark streak to him. They're going to delve into him potentially going a darker route and maybe breaking his no-kill thing. And then you realize, oh shit, the season's not about that at all. The whole marketing for the show and like the sneak peek between him and that diner with Kingpin was making you think this is going to be about Daredevil potentially going on a much darker path after the death of Foggy. And it wasn't about that at all. Now they're doing the same thing with Season 2, and so far it's not about that either.
Well, hold on, dude. Hold on. Season 1 was a jumbled mess.
And Season 2 is also a jumbled mess.
No, it's not. Season 2 has a better story. There's the same people from the beginning that has the chance to tell a better structured story, where Season 1 was a jumbled mess from the beginning to the end.
They were just trying to find their footing after gaining the rights.
Yes, because originally Season 1 and 2 was one season. It originally was supposed to be 18 episodes. You gotta think about that. So then they split it up once they realized, oh, they fucked up, and they made everything canon. That's why Season 1's 9 episodes, and this season's 8 episodes.
And that episode where, that one episode where Matt Murdock got White Tiger killed, an episode that shows Marvel writers have no idea how the law works. That episode was, I remember posting my Instagram story when episode 3 came out, where I was like, tell me you know nothing about how the law works without telling me you know nothing about how the law works. Because if that Daredevil revealing his identity, they would have called a mistrial if that happened.
Yeah.
And he got him killed. That like assassinated Daredevil's character in my eyes. Him doing that in that courtroom, which then resulted in White Tiger getting murdered. It's like, bruh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's my question. You guys have said what you liked. I've said what I've disliked and liked. What are your dislikes? Surely you don't think it's all sunshine and rainbows. What do you dislike about not even just Season 2, just Born Again? No, I'm talking about you too, Matt. Don't think you're getting out of this.
Let the guests go first. You know my dislikes.
What don't I like?
See,
I said this earlier. I'm a golden retriever. Like,
Yeah.
you give me any
No.
content, and I'm gonna be like,
I'm struggling to find out what I like. You're struggling to find
give
out
me
what you
more. I
dislike.
mean, that's the thing, is I'm not super critical. I shut my brain off for a lot of these things, and I watch it and I have a good time.
And that's
I'm
how
just
you
like,
don't hold them
I'm
accountable.
just so happy. I know, and I don't like. They have to really throw some shit in my face for me to have a problem with it. Like a
the
lot,
twerking.
the expectations are reasonably high for Avengers Doomsday, so I could see myself getting very upset with how that's potentially handled. But as of right now, I'm like, this is great. Like, we're getting Daredevil, X-Men 97, Spider-Man, or Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man this year, Vision Quest. We're getting Supergirl, Clayface. I mean, like, we are getting so much content. Lanterns. We're getting Lanterns too. But I'm just like, I don't know how I could not.
You excited for Lanterns?
I mean, once it starts looking more like Green Lanterns instead of just
That's my
uncolored
biggest issue
lanterns,
with
then
that.
yeah.
Okay. What about you? Do you have no? You told me your dislikes, but I don't think you've told the podcast your dislikes.
Well,
what are your
yeah,
dislikes?
I wanted Gaines to go first, but like.
Yeah, he's a shill.
Mhm.
We don't need to worry about him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we know the shill.
All right.
So my dislikes for just Daredevil is for season 1 is it was just a jumbled up mess. I understand from the whole behind the scenes thing of it. It's just, to me, it was a jumbled up mess. But I did like the last episode. I liked the beginning episode. I need my boy Foggy. I know he's alive.
I hear they're
holding
not
out
bringing him
hope.
back.
I don't you dare fucking say that. I will jump across this freaking mic and, dude, don't you dare fucking say that. My boy Foggy's alive. I know he is.
Did you see what bar Candace was drinking at?
Yeah.
Franklin 820.
Yeah. He's
I'm
a
like,
fucking alive.
they're
He's fucking
doing,
alive.
they're at least messing with us. He might not be alive, but having one of your supporting characters drink at a bar called Franklin 820.
Bro, this segues perfectly into what I want to say.
Wait, what about dislikes for season 2? You didn't get into that.
I don't really have dislikes for season 2 because I'm loving season 2 because you're just a hater.
Surely there's something you dislike about season 2.
What I dislike about season 2 is I need more Foggy.
Okay.
Anyways.
Oh yeah. Is Punisher even gonna appear in season 2?
No, and that's why I hate about it. I hate about it.
So he's just off doing his own
Yeah,
fucking
I
shit,
kinda
not
hate
getting
that.
involved
I
in
hate
any
that.
of this
I
at
hate
all.
that. I hate that.
It's bad enough Spider-Man's already doing that, but Punisher, a guy who was
Here's
directly
nothing
affected.
I hate about it. I need more Spider-Man.
What the?
So, anyways, Vanessa Fisk's nightmare, whatever. Bullseye, hand her a pin.
Mm-hmm.
Something about the pin. I think
Well, it was about the agreement they had back in
Yes,
season
I
1.
know.
Yeah.
that's what I'm getting at. I think Vanessa hired Bullseye
Mhm.
to kill Foggy.
That
Well,
was
yeah,
confirmed in season 1.
That was confirmed in season 1.
Was it?
Yes.
Was it though? Was
Yes.
it confirmed?
Yes.
Yes.
The literal opening scene of the
But
last
was it confirmed
episode
it was
Yeah.
is
Vanessa? Was it confirmed it was Vanessa?
yes. She was in the scene handing him the paper and talking
I
to
don't know,
him.
because people on the internet is talking like it was not
Are
confirmed.
you going
You
down
think
some like Reddit conspiracy
you think-
hole?
you
it's
think-
not Reddit,
You
dude.
think Tony Stark was adopted, my guy?
I still believe that, and I will die on that hill until the movie comes out, and you will laugh at me. Okay?
Yeah, I will laugh at you because you'll be wrong.
At you. No, I will laugh at you in your fucking face when we go see the movie, because I will be right. I will be fucking right, motherfucker. Fuck you, dude.
I'm sorry.
Your voice goes up like 3 octaves.
I'm sorry.
I know I sound like a girl.
No, you sound like a Muppet.
Fuck you.
Hey, I met Kale and I met Kale and I like Born Again.
Fuck you guys. I sound like a Muppet and I'm the worst fucking vegetable.
Yay!
Oh yeah, so what I'm hot. I think because also I think he's hunting her down
Mm-hmm.
because they had Fisk or she did something. There's something in that contract
Mm-hmm.
that if something happened that like if he
I
didn't
can see
die,
that. Yeah.
then like he had been had. You know.
Well, also, I mean, Bullseye is part of this targeting operation with the anti-vigilante task force. Like, he's one of their Like he's on Wilson's shit
not one
list.
of them. He's not on the. He's not one of the task force.
Yeah, he's hunting down Fisk.
Yeah, he's hunting down Fisk.
Yeah, but like also the task force agents want to capture Bullseye as well, especially since they got the hit on his life.
That's what I'm saying.
Can we see Bullseye as Daredevil's enemy, please? I don't want to see him working together with.
He's going to be a wild card. He has been a wild card in the comics, so he might do the right thing, but it's going to be for his own self-interest.
I think it's more.
He might team up with Daredevil because there's a common enemy, the Anti-Vigilante Task Force.
Yeah.
But then, I mean, he's also a paid mercenary in the comics, so someone else could pay him a pretty penny for him to go kill Daredevil, and he would happily go do it.
Also, the whole thing with the port is fucking stupid. Like, that is not how anything... The whole thing with the port is not how anything works in the real world. Not at all.
Which...
the free port, the thing that Kingpin's trying to turn in... The thing Kingpin's trying to turn into, like, his own nation or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, that... It's not like that. I could not believe what I was watching when I saw it in season 1. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Oh, we're talking about season 1 now?
Well, that's connected to season 2, because they're working on that... Like, that's what this whole thing... That's what his whole plan is revolving around. Like, making this free port his own, like, nation, kind of, or something.
But
it's like...
when I watch this, I look at it like, oh, shit, it's Fisk. Oh, shit, it's Matt and the Double Ds.
Yeah, because your brain just clicks off whenever you see anything that looks comic accurate.
Well, fuck you! But also, to be fair, I'm watching it, maybe when I'm slightly high, so, like...
That explains everything.
Well, don't say anything incriminating.
In Minecraft.
In Minecraft.
Yeah, in Minecraft.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I feel like Foggy's alive, bro. And I feel like something's at the end of this season. Obviously, Fisk, I feel like he's going to take back control from Vanessa of his crime shit. And
wasn't there a flash of him in the trailer for Born Again season 2? But I think that was a flashback. Because he had the long hair, so I think that's a flashback.
But it's new footage.
Yeah, but I'm saying it would still be a flashback.
Well,
just
yeah,
with new
because
footage, so that we haven't seen before.
It's new footage of Fisk's old right-hand man, but it's a flashback.
Killing him in episode 1 was also dumb because the people watching it, what if they haven't seen the original Daredevil show? They're not going to feel anything. They're not going to feel anything when Foggy dies, so they barely got a chance to know him.
Oh, who's this dude who with the beard? He's dead.
Yeah. And that's how I felt towards Cherry when he went through that thing. So I'm like, that's another problem I have. You're trying to build up these characters you introduced in the first season. Problem is that in the first season, you addressed a connection they had with Daredevil, but it was a connection that was supposed to tie into a reboot. So now you're trying to build off of a connection that wasn't really a connection to begin with.
Yeah. We can wrap it up here. It's got a couple more things to say about this. I think Matt's gonna maybe be in prison by the end of this, because if you look from, I might be like fanboy dreaming here or something, but if you look from the set photos,
You mean like how you always are?
dude. If you look from the set photos, it looks like we might be onto something. When we were talking to like, maybe season 3 is gonna be Defenders.
Oh yeah.
And like maybe Danny Rand is gonna be the one in the Daredevil outfit too.
Right.
Matt,
not blow his cover. Like Kingpin might out him as Matt Murdock, but then if Daredevil's still kicking ass and Matt Murdock's in jail, then everyone's gonna be like, wait.
Yeah.
Also, when the heck is Jessica Jones gonna appear?
6.
She's appearing in episode 6.
Yeah, probably the end of 5, episode 6, probably the need that. I know, but like, at least we're gonna get her kicking ass, you know?
I guess, right?
I would think we might be onto something there, especially because we were talking about what if Luke Cage like runs for mayor. So I think that's why I was thinking, like, what if she's not mayor yet? What if she's running for mayor and Luke Cage starts running against her?
That wouldn't.
Or there's something there because like I'm like curious, like, okay, all of a sudden it's okay for Karen to be out in public talking to the new mayor, apparently her, and you know she's in Fisk's pocket.
Yep.
We used to work for Fisk. And
But she got no blackmail as of right now.
Yeah.
Which makes her dangerous for Fisk, because if she's essentially got no blackmail, that she could be also a key person to take him down.
Yeah. So I wonder if, like, eventually, in this season, we're gonna see her help Matt and Karen.
I would assume that would... I mean, she's also trying to work with the governor right now, I think, to also maybe try to overpower Fisk in some way. You know, maybe force an impeachment. I mean, she was examining those documents about Chief Gallo's death.
Yeah.
And she was at least a little bit interested in those. And so
Why
that...
wouldn't
that
Fisk have
alone-
those destroyed? Why the fuck wouldn't he have those destroyed?
I don't know. I feel like he's
Yeah.
usually a very thorough person.
Oh yeah, I forgot
so-
this is Cuckpin, not
Yeah,
Kingpin.
this is
Yeah.
Cuckpin. I'm surprised he didn't. I honestly was surprised he didn't have those destroyed.
Yeah. So I feel like she's going to be a key player, and I think BB's also going to be a key player in taking him down, because it's going to be retribution for Ben.
I don't think BB's gonna be that much of a key player. I think she is.
Oh, she's going to expose some stuff.
She's so fucking annoying. I hate that character.
I think she's gonna expose stuff, but I feel like she might get.
She can't prove the murders that
No.
Kingpin has done, but she can prove other shady stuff that...
Yeah, I feel like my theory is that she's gonna get taken under Fisk's.
rule. You think she might get
Rule.
blackmailed?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Because
Might
of
be it.
the other dude.
Yeah.
So I guess my question is now: do you guys just have any? What thoughts do you have about like just the future of this universe, basically, or just any thoughts or concerns you might have? I guess.
My only concern is Doomsday right now. I think it's a big swing, including past, present, future Marvel characters, and somehow making it all work into one cohesive project. But it's the Russo brothers. I feel like I haven't been disappointed by the Russo brothers yet.
They made Electric State.
They did make Electric State, but that was solely just Netflix
Yeah.
stuff.
Netflix.
So Netflix really hasn't made any good decisions in a hot minute. So
Season 5.
yeah.
Do you like girls? Get it? 'Cause Stranger Things season 5.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, Doomsday is my only concern. I'm super excited across the board for every other project right now.
Oh, did you hear about like how they're potentially like gonna move the release date to sooner than December 18th?
I did
I
because of
heard it.
Doomsday.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
heard it might move up to the old Jumanji release date, which to
December 11th.
Yeah, which I like that. It gives them a week of IMAX. Then
Is it bad? I don't want them to have a week of. Also,
you don't want them to have a week of IMAX? Are you about to say
I
that?
want. No, you know what I want? I kind of want this movie to fail.
Oh, fuck off!
I
right
want
there.
it to
Fuck
fail.
off. You're just a
Maybe
hater.
then it will be over. The torture will end
You're a
when the
hater.
first Avengers movie flops.
You're a hater.
And then my suffering will be over.
You're a
I won't
hater.
need to worry
You're a
about
hater.
the cringe
You're a hater.
anymore.
You know that? You know on
They're
that?
gonna keep going. Marvel's
Yeah.
even if they bomb
Good.
Doomsday,
Keep
they're
just.
gonna...
It just means just
No.
parading your corpse around.
No, but if it fails, we're gonna get more shit.
We're gonna get more shit if it succeeds.
No, we're gonna get good shit. We're gonna get good shit. They're cooking with the shows right now.
They're cooking with shit.
with street level side at least. We're cooking with the street level side. I
That's
have
true.
high hopes for Doomsday.
Yep.
I think it's
And
gonna dethrone Multiverse of
Secret
Madness
Wars
of the
is
worst
gonna-
movie I've ever seen.
Oh.
Doomsday?
Yeah, I think Doomsday is gonna become the worst movie I've ever seen. I think it's gonna.
Oh my
I think it's gonna.
God.
I think it's gonna dethrone Multiverse of Madness in my top
Love and
100
Thunder
I
was
worst.
feel
worst.
like that's a fucking hot
No,
take
Multiverse
right
of Madness
there.
is the worst movie I've ever seen.
No.
Period.
Oh.
Multiverse of Madness is not that bad. It's
It is.
mid. It's not that
I'm
bad.
it is the worst movie I've ever
Your
seen, and I
take on
think Doomsday
Multiverse
is
of
going to be
Madness
worse.
Is insane, dude. I'm sorry, but your take on Multiverse of Madness is insane.
It's like the worst movie I've ever seen when it comes to magic and fantasy. It has the worst magic system I've ever seen in any
What?
movie.
Hmm.
None of the magic makes any fucking
Because
sense.
the
None of the
writer-
rules make any sense whatsoever.
You-
You're telling me there's multiple different copies of books of the Darkhold, but there's one book of Ashanti. So you're telling me there's infinite Doctor Stranges fighting infinite battles, and they're all using that one fucking book.
It's not that
I'm saying that's one of many problems the movie has. Like, if you're using... Also, the part where he's fighting the freaking monster at the beginning. Wow, good for him that he didn't use his sling ring whatsoever in that entire fight, because if he did, the movie would have been over.
We sat through Eternals! Did you watch Eternals?
That's up there. That's in, like, number 5 of one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
Marvels is even worse!
That's second place.
Oh my god, fuck off!
And I think Love and Thunder is in my top 5 worst movies ever.
Freaking Love and Thunder is way worse than Multiverse of Madness.
My top 5 worst movies ever are Eternals. Wait, no, The Flash is up there.
Just do Marvel.
Okay, top 5 worst Marvel movies, in my opinion, are Eternals, Ant-Man the Wasp, Quantumania, Thor Love and Thunder, The Marvels, and Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. That's my top 5. Yeah, and I think Doomsday is going to dethrone that, and then Secret Wars is going to dethrone that.
No, you're a psychopath.
With all due respect, I hope you're proven wrong, but
You're a psychopath.
Doomsday is a big swing, and
it's not
going to
make a profit. Scared. It is not going to make a profit.
Yes, it
the
is.
amount of money they are spending on it for the actors and the potential reshoots as well.
Need to be sedated.
They're not going to make. They'll probably break even. They're not going to make a profit.
Oh my god! That's why they're moving it up a week so they can have their freaking IMAX.
They're not going to make a. Do you know how much money they're spending? Over $700 million just with the added cast alone.
You need to be committed.
It's basic finances, dude. With how much money they're spending, and there are also going to be like 2 months of reshoots as well.
Not 2 months. Did you? Where the fuck did you hear 2 months? Reshoots is not always bad. It's just pickups.
That's the same thing they said about Captain America: Brave New World.
Fuck off!
They said the same thing about Brave New World.
To Brave New Crap.
They said that it was just pickup shots for that when it obviously wasn't.
Oh my god! You can't compare this.
Why?
You can't compare the two.
Why?
Motherfucker.
Why?
You need to be committed. You just do.
Because I see the truth?
You don't see no truth. I got my third eye open. You got your butthole eye open, okay?
Oh my god. That's a threat.
Rectum eye.
Okay. Okay. This has been the Nerda-Verse.
Gentlemen, thank you for having me.
Yes. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah.
Anything you want to say to our lovely people?
Subscribe. Like and subscribe, guys. Or, I don't know.
Yeah.
Repost. Share.
Your final words?
Hashtag it.
You need to be committed.
You need to be committed.
Everything's shit.
Yep.
Okay. Peace.